Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Well, hello everyone, and Merry Christmas from Grand Lake Health Systems Court in St. Mary's, as tonight Rider Nation Station brings you boys high school basketball as the St. Mary's Rough Riders take on the Marion local Flyers. I'm Joe Hurlbert. I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play action of tonight's contest alongside Derek J. and Kelly J. And Derek, both of these teams have outstanding records to start the season. Of course, Marion local with their state championship football run have a few less games than the Rough Riders, but it matches out to be a pretty good ball game.
Right, there are advantages and disadvantages of that. St. Mary's doesn't have a lot of tape on Marion, but Marion doesn't have a lot of experience coming into this season. Graduated a lot of their scoring from last year, so that's something Coach Goldemuller is kind of working as he goes here to start the season, but I think this should be a good one.
Well, the St. Mary's Rough Riders come in with a 5-1 record overall. They're 1-1 in the Western Buckeye League. They have beaten Wapak in league play 52-36, and they lost on the road to Defiance by a score of 48-35. The Rough Riders' last win came back on December 18th as they defeated the Parkway Panthers by a score of 56-46. And back on December 4th, they beat a good New Bremen basketball team 58-57 in a game they found themselves down late in the ball game.
Yeah, they've had a couple games where they've been tested. I know that's something that Coach Hagemeyer, you kind of look for early in the season. You get tested, figure out where your weaknesses are, and figure out how to overcome it.
The Marion local Flyers of head coach Kurt Godemuller come in with an overall record of 2-0. They're 1-0 in the MAC. They beat Coldwater in league play 61-32. And their other win came against the Salina Senior Bulldogs by a score of 42-30. They've got some outstanding athletes, and they've got some good size, and I think Austin Parks is going to match up well with Jack Kanapke, who comes in at 6'8" against Austin Parks at 6'10".
Right, Kanapke started to see a little action as a freshman towards the end of the season, as Marion kind of finished strong last year, and so he's kind of built that into hopefully probably being able to match up with Austin tonight.
now they're introducing the starting lineups for both teams. Of course, for the St. Mary's Rough Riders on the floor right now is Andrew Moore and Braden Sullivan. Evan Anksman will get a start for the Marion local Flyers. On the floor right now, they've got Peyton Oddie, who is an outstanding athlete. He was their quarterback of their state championship football squad. Also being introduced is Hudson Rose, Grady Ronnebaum, and Jaden Mesher has also been introduced. Now here comes Jace Turner for the St. Mary's Rough Riders. Here comes Jack Canapke, the fifth starter for the Marion local Flyers, 6'8" sophomore. He's put together pretty decent.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's got a nice build, thick chest, big legs.
And the final player being introduced tonight is the 6'10" junior center for the Rough Riders, Austin Parks. I'll tell you what, good crowd on hand here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Marion local contingency right below us. And of course, they always have good following wherever they go, whatever sport they may be in. The student body is here in force. They're all dressed in their holiday attire. We'll get some shots of them throughout the course of the ball game, but we're about ready to get this underway. Jack Canapke, Austin Parks at midcourt. Official steps to the center circle. Tosses it up, and the ball is controlled by Parks, and here come the Rough Riders. Braden Sullivan with the basketball. Sullivan to Parks. To Anksman. Sullivan for three. Got it.
That's a good start for Braden Sullivan. You know, he's kind of struggled to start the season shooting it from three, so maybe seeing that go through the rim will be good for his confidence and good for the Riders to start the game.
Marion local has the basketball. Good defense by the Rough Riders. Ronnebaum averaging about 7.5 points a ball game. Gives the ball to Oddie. It's blocked by Jace Turner. Here comes the Rough Riders the other way. Here comes Anksman. Spin move, goes up off the window. He's whistling a foul. Nice move by Evan Anksman.
Anksman comes in averaging 9.2 points a game, and I know that's something that Coach Hagemeyer's been on him recently about, is being more aggressive. He's got great shooting percentages on the year, both from the field and from three, so seeing him aggressive early is a good sign for the Riders.
Tell you what, when you look at the Rough Riders on the floor right now, you got 6'10", 6'6", and 6'6".
I don't think Marion local's very used to being shorter than a team very much. Historically, they put out some really big lineups.
Anksman makes one of two. Here comes the Flyers the other way with the basketball. Oddie gives the ball to Mesher. Mesher to Ronnebaum. Ronnebaum in the paint, needs help, goes up with the shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sullivan. Braden to Parks, drives the paint, goes up with the shot off the glass. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Canapke. Here comes Mesher. Far side it goes to Ronnebaum. They're going to go down low to Peyton Oddie. His ball last touched by Andrew Moore. 6:34 remaining here in the first quarter from Grand Lake Health Systems Court. 4-0 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Ronnebaum, far side, the ball is blocked by Anksman. And then it's kicked back to Moore, over to Sullivan. The Riders are coming the other way. Good defense by the Rough Riders.
That length is really bothering the Flyers to start the game here.
Down low it goes to Parks. In the paint, spin move, goes up and slams it home. Boy, when you look at that, he's got that quick drop step and just spins around and slammed it home. We got a whistle and a foul after the missed shot by the Flyers.
Austin does such a nice job of using his body to create space there as he's spinning, kind of bumping him a little bit, creating a little space as he goes up to the rim.
Look.
Chris Hardings checks in the basketball game for the Marion local Flyers. Hanksman to Sullivan.
With the Flyers subbing out Kanapke, it'll be interesting to see if they maybe now send a double team to help down on Austin. They were playing single coverage on him just the last couple of possessions.
Andrew Moore. Down it goes to Turner. Turner backs in. Goes up, off the window, and 2. Nice strong move by Jace Turner.
Looks like maybe stepped over the inbounds lines on the pass there.
So the turnover will give the ball back to the Rough Riders underneath their own basket. Hanksman, inside it goes to Turner. Turner with the little hook. Nope, won't go. Right idea, just didn't get it to fall. Rough Riders on an 8-0 run here early in the contest.
Good offense, but even better defense from the Riders here. The man-to-mans has looked good both inside and outside.
Peyton Noddy drives left side, goes up with the ball flake, doesn't shoot. Ronnebaum back to Audi. Needs help. Jaden Mesher with the basketball to Ronnebaum. Back, there's Ronnebaum. To Hardings, shot put up. Nope, won't go by Jaden Mesher. Here comes the Rough Riders the other way, and we've got a double dribble. I think Sullivan wanted to run with it a little bit and get the ball up the court and push it up a little bit, but nobody was looking, and so he double dribbled, and the turnover will give the ball back to the Flyers. Kanapke checks back in. Also checking in number 12, Tate Hess, in the ball game. Ball last touched by the Rough Riders. Good defense there by Hanksman.
Riders have some really active hands here to start the game. Some blocks, some tips. Looking good on defense.
Shot up by Kanapke. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sullivan. That was an easy opportunity for the Marion local Flyers. Just couldn't get it to fall. Jace Turner with it. Moore to Parks. Parks with a spin moves. Goes up with a shot. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to the Flyers.
A lot of contact there on Austin, and just didn't get the call as often that he doesn't, just because of his size, I think.
Peyton Noddy from the corner, won't go. Ball last touched by Parks. I think it went off his knee, so it'll be the Flyers basketball underneath their own basket. Brady Ronnebaum will check it or toss it in for the Flyers. Ronnebaum, shot, nope, won't go. And Andrew Moore with the rebound.
Boy, there just seems to be a lid on that basket there for the Flyers, doesn't there?
Yeah, it does. Parks, Evan Hanksman, top of the key to Moore. Sullivan down low to Parks. A little high. Last touch by Austin Parks. The ball will go over to the Marion local Flyers. Checking in for the Riders, number 4, Kyle Steininger. Steininger, 5'9" senior.
Steininger's played some nice minutes for him over the last couple games. Didn't play a whole lot in the early season and has just kind of played his way into some more minutes of late.
Tell you, as the Rough Riders move on down the season, bench depth plays a big part in how successful your ball club is. So Dan's going to use a lot of people. That way you get your starters some minutes of rest throughout the course of a ball game.
And it gives you some other options if someone's just not playing well or someone's in foul trouble.
Hess goes up with a shot and scores. So the Marion local Flyers on the board with 3:01 in the first quarter. They score their first points of the ball game. Parks, top of the key. And Steininger's going to be called for a foul. Here comes Gavin Reinecke into the ball game for St. Mary's. Evan Anksman will have a seat on the bench.
Looks like Coach Goldemiller, like Coach Hagemeyer, kind of filtering a handful of guys in and out of the lineup, trying to find what's working early in the game.
Tate Hess with the basketball. Give the ball to Peyton Oddie. Oddie has the ball knocked out of his hands. He runs it down. Hess guarded by Reinecke. Good defense there by Gavin. Oddie backs it on into the paint, goes up with a left-handed shot, won't go. Reinecke comes down with the ball, needs help, gives it to Turner. Turner will give the ball over to Kyle Steininger. Andrew Moore, Parks. Whoa, I think he walked a little bit. He's got a big stride, but not that big.
Nobody can cover that much ground with no dribbles there. Right idea, but maybe just needed an extra dribble in there.
2 minutes, 2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter from Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J., Kelly J. bringing you Rough Rider basketball on this Thursday night. And we got a blocking foul going to be called on Reinecke.
With the Flyers struggling to score early, it's been kind of surprising to see Jaden Mesher, who's been their leading scorer in both of their first 2 games, to really not have any shot attempts.
Foul's going to be called on Brady Ronnebaum. No, I take that back. It's on Jack Kanapke. That's his second. Kanapke will go to the bench, and checking back in is Chris Hardings. Kyle Steininger with the basketball. Ronnebaum picks up his first foul, team's 4th. Steininger with the basketball to Reinecke. To Turner. Down low it goes to Parks. To Reinecke. Back underneath it goes to Turner. He's in the corner, double team, needs help. Ball last touched by Ronnebaum. It'll be St. Mary's basketball underneath their own basket. 1:20 remaining here in the first quarter from Grand Lake Health Systems court.
After that first burst of offense in the first few minutes for the Riders, I think we've been a little stagnant over the last couple minutes. Movement's not great, not getting great position down low, not setting great screens. I think that's something that Coach Hagemeyer is probably going to address here at the quarter break.
Yeah, the Rough Riders jumped out early to an 8-0 lead and haven't scored since.
You know, you kind of hope playing as good a defense as they're playing right now, only 2 points almost all the way through the first quarter, that you'd have a bigger lead, but offensively just have kind of stagnated and not really adjusted to how the game's being played.
Really no flow offensively, is there?
Right.
Chris Hardings picks up a foul, so Marion local fans below us, they don't like it.
In their defense, it is 6-2. Flyers having more fouls than the Rough Riders right now.
Mesher up off the window off and 2 to Marion local. Cuts the lead to 4. As Jaden Mesher, gets on the board. Steininger to Reinecke, thought about a 3, pulled it down. Moore. Good defense there by Hudson Rose as he knocks it out of bounds, denying Jace Turner the basketball.
As I mentioned just a little bit ago, the Marion local's doing a really nice job of kind of pushing us out of our position in the low post, getting around us, making those post touches tough.
I think the foul's going to be on Austin Parks as he pushed off trying to get position for the inbounds pass. So Austin picks up his first personal foul, team's third. 51 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Austin was the unfortunate victim of probably a retaliation foul by the officials there. Being 6-2, they probably wanted to equalize that number to get the fans off their backs a little bit, I think.
Hess, good defense there by Steininger. Mesher.
It's a nice step back.
2 more for Jaden Mesher, and he cuts the lead to 2 as the Riders lead 8-6 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Turner. We got a foul called on Chris Hardings. Evan Hanksman checks back in, and Braden Sullivan checks back in. Austin Parks will be at the free throw line, shooting 1 and the bonus. First one up, nothing but the bottom of the net. He'll get 1 more.
It's a good start for Austin there, shooting 61% from the line on the year. So it'd be nice if we can kind of get that number up a little bit, knock down some free throws.
Gets the friendly roll. 10-6, Riders on top. Shot put up by Mesher, no good. Here comes the Riders. Sullivan launches one, no, off the back of the iron, and that's the end of the first quarter with the score. On the Fowler TV scoreboard, it's the Rough Riders 10, the Marion Local Flyers 6. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the second quarter right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, we got 1 quarter in the books. 10-6 Rough Riders lead. Derek, your thoughts, and Kelly, your numbers in the first quarter.
Right, I was just saying off air that I think that Marion Local's physicality is really kind of giving us trouble. You know, Marion Local's got some height. They're not as big as us height-wise, but their strength and physicality is really bothering us.
Marion Local 3 out of 13 from the field there in the first quarter, so I'm sure that as they get a little more used to playing against our size, that could
number's going to go up a little bit.
Yeah, that number's going to go up just a little bit.
Brady Runabaum takes it down the lane.
Runabaum was their leading scorer that's returning from last year. They graduated their 2 leading scorers from last year, but he's the only returner that was a major scorer.
Tate Hess goes up with a shot. He missed that one, but we got a whistle and a jump ball's been called. And the Rough Riders will have the possession arrow. They'll have the basketball. We'll see if the Rough Riders can get in some sort of rhythm offensively. It seems like they're kind of just forcing the ball and Sullivan down to Parks, back to Sullivan. He's going to launch one up. Nope, in and out. Rebound comes down to Hudson Rose, all the way down to Adi, and he throws it to Runabaum, goes up with the shot, no, rolls out. Rebound comes down to Reinecke. Parks goes down the paint, lowers his shoulder, goes up off the glass, and 2 points for Austin Parks.
This time taking it down into the paint without traveling, making a real nice move there.
Gavin Reinecke, good defense as he knocks the ball out of bounds. Flyers will still have possession of the basketball. Adi, no, won't go. Reinecke with the board. Sullivan. Gavin Reinecke, far side, looking down low for Parks. Parks to Turner. Turner with the shot. He's got to hit it. That's the shot you got to hit. He was open, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yep, nice action getting Austin the ball, and then even better pass to get an open shot.
Tate Hess drives the paint. Needs help. Kick it back out to Adi. Adi to Ronnebaum. Brady guarded by Sullivan. Gives it to Adi. Peyton guarded by Gavin Reinecke. Jack Kanapke, and we go all the way over to Hudson Rose. Hess, shot, won't go, rebound, Parks. Riders are coming the other way.
Marion Locals shot a lot of threes early and just haven't gotten any of them to fall.
Hanksman for three, nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Kanapke.
That being said, both teams are really pretty cold from the three-point line.
Ball stolen by the Rough Riders. Another turnover for the Flyers. Reinecke, Hanksman down low, it goes to Parks. Parks puts it on the floor, goes up with a little hook, got it. Nice move by Austin Parks. Picks up his 8th point of the ball game.
You know, early in the season, he really loved to kind of go to that baseline turn move, and he did a really nice job of faking that move and then going back to the middle.
Peyton Naughty, pass was intended for Hudson Rose. Hudson Rose broke to the basket, nobody home to receive his pass. So it goes out of bounds, and the Rough Riders will have the basketball. Got some pressure being applied by the Flyers, so they'll call Jace Turner up into the backcourt to try to help. They'll set up a token pick. And here comes Sullivan. 14-6, Rough Riders on top. Parks. I'll tell you what, Godemuller is not happy. I think he wanted a charge on Parks. He didn't get the call. Marion local fans below us aren't happy either. We got a whistle and a charge called.
That's definitely not going to make the Marion local fans happy.
They are not happy.
As physical as this game was early, it's continuing to get more and more physical. I wouldn't be surprised if the officials maybe call some cheaper fouls over the next few minutes to try to clean it up.
Parks with the basketball. Hanksman took a break from his ball and stolen by Hess. They got a foul on Parks as he reached in. More of a frustration foul than anything.
Definitely.
Andrew Moore checking back in for the Rough Riders. Also coming back in is Brady Ronnebaum for the Flyers. Parks is going to go have a seat on the bench.
That changes things a little bit for Marion local offensively. I think, you know, they've basically all of their shots have been from the perimeter for the most part, probably because of fear of the shot blocking, and now with Austin out, that changes.
Tate Hess picks up the foul, so apparently he must have reached in and slapped an arm and picked up a foul. Hanksman with the basketball.
Looks like another Marion local foul.
Team's 10th team foul.
With them being in this much foul trouble like this, St. Mary's really needs to take advantage and knock down some free throws here.
Chase Turner hits the first, he'll get another.
Especially in a low-scoring game like this where points have been hard to come by. Those free throws are just easy points that you can't give up.
17-6, Rough Riders lead on the Fowler TV scoreboard. 3:31 remaining as Turner hits both free throws. Rough Riders have their biggest lead of 12. Runabomb picks it up. Underneath it goes. Nice pass to Kanapke. That was just a nice snap pass to Kanapke, and he just spun it up and put it in for two for the Flyers.
Yeah, I really don't know how he got that there, honestly. It didn't seem like there was much of a window.
Peyton Noddy steals it from Sullivan, goes up off the glass, got it. And the Rough Riders won a timeout. So with 2:58 remaining, the Rough Riders lead on the Fowler TV scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll come back right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J, and Kelly J. We get a chance to take a look at the student body. They're all decked out for the holiday season. I'll tell you what, a good contingency of students here at Grand Lake Health System Court.
With plenty of holiday spirit.
Absolutely. I like the guy in the front row with the pajama outfit on. About, I don't know, he's probably about 6 in, off from the left in the front row. It's good to see them out having a good time tonight as well. Turner in the paint, give the ball back to Sullivan. We got a whistle and what?
3 seconds.
I haven't seen 3 seconds called in about 3 years.
You could hear it being yelled from the Marion local crowd in front of us here.
Yeah.
They were clamoring for it and they got their wish.
Another turnover will give the ball back to the Flyers. Here comes Hess. Down low to Adi, back out to Runabomb for three. Nope, won't go. Ball thrown back in, tried to save it, but here comes the Rough Riders. Sullivan with the basketball. Andrew Moore, Gavin Reinecke. Moore, Turner. Hanksman's going to play down low in the paint. He'll step out and he'll get the basketball. Give the ball to Moore. Down low it goes to Turner. Goes up with a shot. No, that will not go. We're going the other way. Nice idea. Just couldn't get the ball to fall. Here comes Hess. Goes up off the glass. It's going to count.
Kind of as I mentioned a few minutes ago when Austin left the game, that right there, that shot with Austin in the game might not happen. That might get swatted, but with him gone, those shots become a little easier for Marion local.
Jaden Lotz checks into the ball game for the Rough Riders. Hess's free throw up, bounces off the iron, nope, won't go. Sullivan with the basketball. Kelly, you by any chance happen to have turnovers thus far?
I've got St. Mary's with 7, and Marion local actually were only with 3. They've had numerous kicked off somebody's hand and maintained possession things down here that made it seem a little worse than it actually probably is.
The advanced stat guys that track that with like the NBA sometimes call those turnover-worthy plays.
Yeah. We've got a whistle on the floor. Foul is going to be called on number 42. We're going to have to figure out who this guy is.
Yeah, he is not on their roster.
No, he's not. And the people at the scorers table are trying to figure out who he is. Turner hits the free throw. He has 5 points on the evening. Second free throw, no good. Eric, as a team, what are the Rough Riders shooting from the free throw line? Do you have that information by any chance?
For the game?
No, on the whole, as a season.
On the season, they're shooting 74% as a team, which is pretty solid.
Yeah. Hess gives the ball to Runabaum. Goes in the paint. We got a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Reinecke, I believe, over the back.
I really think St. Mary's defensive intensity has dropped off a lot from the first quarter. In the first quarter, really active hands, blocking shots, tipping passes, and I think our energy has dipped a little bit here.
Andrew Moore checks in. Gavin Reinecke will check out. Runabaum's free throw is up and good. We got 61 seconds remaining here in the first half. Runabaum will get another free throw. Second one up. Got them both. Lots to Moore. Jace Turner, swing it this way to Sullivan. Moore for 3, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Adi. Here comes Hess, back to Adi. Runabaum, nice move, goes in the paint, kicks it back out to Mesher, got it for 3. And just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. 25 seconds remaining here in the first half. It's a 2-point lead, 19-17 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. The ball is stolen away by the Flyers. I think Coach Godemuller wants one shot. We're down to 10.
It's like a high ball screen coming.
And we're going to have a foul on Sullivan, I believe, as he reached out and grabbed Hess as he went by. That's the 8th team foul for the Rough Riders. Checking back in is Kyle Steininger. At the line will be Tate Hess. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's Hess. Free throw is good. (19-18) on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes down to Moore. We're down to 4-3. And we've got a whistle, and he turns it over. So the Flyers have 1.6 seconds remaining on the clock to see if they can take the lead at halftime. Here comes Sullivan back in. Steininger checks out.
This is definitely enough time to get a good shot, enough time to put a dribble down too.
All the way down to Adi. Whistle and a foul. Evan Angsman picks up the foul.
Not to be biased, but I think that's a pretty cheap one right there. Pretty much a jump ball, either guy's ball to grab. I don't think you can really call a foul on either one of them.
Peyton Adi at the line. He'll shoot one in the bonus. He's got it. We are tied at 19, and this free throw, if made, will give the Flyers the lead as we head into the locker room at halftime. Missed it. That's the end of the first half with the score on the Fowler TV scoreboard. The St. Mary's Rough Riders 19, the Marion Local Flyers 19. We'll take this break. We'll come back with halftime from Grand Lake Health System Court right after this.
Friends of the St. Mary's Theater need your financial help to secure a state grant, which we need to raise $500,000 in individual contributions by the end of 2021. Any donation is welcome, and suggested donations, which can be pledged, are $200, $1,823, $2,023, and beyond. Send a check to Friends of St. Mary's Theater, P.O. Box 382, St. Mary's, Ohio, or visit us at grandoperahouselive.com to make an online payment to the 501c3. See more on our Facebook page at Grand Opera House Live. The time is now to make this happen.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Striking up delicious food, 32 taps, Queen of Hearts, and nightly food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carry out is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Alrighty, we welcome you back once again to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J., Kelly J., bringing you all the action of boys high school basketball tonight as the Rough Riders and the Marion Local Flyers are tied at 19. Before we take a look at some of the numbers in the first half, I want to give a special shout out to the Memorial High School media class for an outstanding job that they do on the scoreboard graphics. And you see them up on your screen right now. And I tell you what, they do an outstanding job, and it's very well done. And hats off to everybody as far as the media class is concerned. We'd also want to give a special shout out to Athletic Director Jim Holman for all the things that he does and provides for Rider Nation Station here throughout the course of the basketball season. 19-19 it ends up, and taking a look at scoring quarter by quarter at the end of the first quarter break, the Rough Riders jumped out to a quick 8-0 lead, and that probably took place in about the first 3.5 minutes of the game, and then they didn't score the rest of the first quarter, or they did. They scored 2 more points before it was all said and done. They outscored Marion Local in the first quarter 10-6. Then in the second quarter, the Marion Local Flyers started to put some things together offensively. They outscored St. Mary's in the second quarter 13-9, and they were able to claw back into this and tie it here at halftime 19-19. Derek, what did you see in the first half, and what the Riders have to do in the second half to kind of put some distance as far as the score is concerned?
Right. I think defensively they're still doing a pretty good job. You know, for the most part, they're forcing Marion to take perimeter shots that they're not hitting right now. And so just continuing to have good help side, force them at the perimeter is what they need to do defensively. But offensively, they kind of need to find their identity. Outside of Austin Parks right now, offensively we're just kind of stagnant, just kind of passing it around, not getting much penetration. And Austin's getting what he gets a lot of times, where he just gets a lot of attention, 2-3 guys around him, and that's tough for him to deal with. And the other guys need to step up and make some shots or take it to the rim a little bit. And I think that's probably something Coach Hagemeyer's addressing at halftime, is getting somebody else to step up and score a little.
Kelly, as far as the numbers are concerned in the first half, how they looking?
For St. Mary's, simply 4 people on the scoreboard, and that's it. We've got Austin Parks with 10, Evan Angsman with 1, Jace Turner with 5, and Braden Sullivan with 3, and then a bunch of other goose eggs. Those people are going to have to step up.
I was going to say, when you talked about Braden Sullivan, he hit the first 3 right out of the chute.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. He was shut down the rest of the half.
Two shot attempts. They obviously have done a pretty good job with the scouting report. You can tell that they're finding Andrew Moore at all times. They're not letting him get good looks at the basket. Guys are going to have to step up, and as Derek said, attacking the basket a little bit, getting them into some rotation situations, and forcing them to make some other decisions other than just let's mob defense Austin Parks down in the paint. For Marion Local, pretty spread out scoring here. 19 points. Jaden Messer has 7. Tate Hess also has 7. Ronbaum with 2. Audie with 1. And Kanapke with 2, so they're pretty spread out. They kind of rebounded there in that second quarter with their scoring, and now they're sitting at 7 out of 22 from the field, so kind of made some improvements there. Because of the way that this game is being played and called, both physical teams, both teams have big kids, strong kids. You can tell the officials are at times saying, hey, we got to crack down on things and we got to call some fouls. I think that in the second half, free throw shooting is going to be really, really important. Hopefully the Rough Riders are getting to the free throw line a lot, and not fouling and sending Marion Local to the foul line. And also offensively in the second half, obviously Austin Parks is going to be back on the floor. Coach Hagemeyer being cautious with those 2 fouls and those last couple minutes, and that changes the dynamics for Marion Local a lot. Suddenly it's not as easy taking the ball down there in the paint when you got a 6'10" shot blocker in there. So free throw line, aggressiveness, it'll be interesting to see how both teams respond.
Alrighty, 19-19, we are at halftime. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll have the second half action for you when we come back to Grand Lake Health System Court right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's. Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J. Kelly J. For the Rough Riders, after tonight, they will be back in action next week, next Tuesday and Friday. Both the games are on the road. They'll be at Spencerville to take on the Bearcats. And then on Friday, New Year's evening, they will take on the Versailles Tigers. And then on Friday, January 7th and Saturday, January 8th, back here for OG and, of course, Dublin-Jerome. And let's talk a little bit about the Dublin-Jerome game. That is the night of the Hall of Fame induction ceremony that will take place here as Marion Locals Canapke gets two and gets Marion back on the board.
Caught St. Mary's sleeping there a little bit.
Evan Anksman with the basketball. We're going to go down to Parks, puts it on the floor, goes up off the glass. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Rose, and here comes Runabaum. Oh, to Adi, loose the handle. Here's Rose for three. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sullivan. Now we've got a whistle.
Marion Local coming out very aggressive early, defensively and offensively, really attacking. I'm guessing that was Coach Guttemuller's message, is to be very aggressive.
That foul was on Peyton Adi. Here comes Sullivan to Evan Anksman. Down it goes to Parks. Parks kick it to Turner. Turner with the spin move off the glass. That won't go. Rebound comes down to Canapke. Here comes Runabaum all the way down to Adi. Adi far side, it goes to Mesher for three. Nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Sullivan. Braden with the basketball to Parks, to Anksman. Parks goes up, misses the easy shot, gets his own rebound, goes up strong. Nope, whistle foul is going to be called on Canapke, I believe. Austin had a good look the first time, missed it, got his own board, and was fouled by Canapke. Canapke picks up his third, team's second here in the second half.
Coach Hagemeyer obviously very much stressed getting it into Austin early in the third quarter here. Getting him some good touches, good looks at the rim.
Austin Parks with his 11th point.
Obviously getting Austin to score is great, but maybe more importantly, just getting him involved is going to do so much for the Rough Rider offense, just to get the defense to collapse a little bit. That way kickouts get more open looks for perimeter shooters or easier driving lanes. You know, it's so much more than just Austin scoring.
Adi to Runabaum, puts it on the floor, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Andrew Moore. Runabomb goes down the lane, goes up off the window. That's an easy two. Nobody stepped in the lane to stop him. He pretty much uncontested down the lane.
The help was not there in time. I think Austin probably needed to step in and contest that shot a little quicker.
Ball is stolen by Mesher. Mesher's going down, goes up off the glass and got it. Right now, momentum on the side of the Marion local Flyers as they jump out to a 25-21 lead here in the third quarter. Or excuse me, 25-21, I think that's what I said. Parks. Anksman. Turner. Down low it goes to Parks. Goes up with a shot off the glass and 2 points for Austin Parks.
Boy, it's just so tough to stop him when he gets deep position like that. There's basically no one that can stop him when he gets you pinned down there.
Hess with the basketball. Far side it goes to Adi. Adi in the paint, goes up with the jumper, got it.
Nice pull up.
Yeah, it's a nice move.
Nice move.
Marion doing a really good job early of penetrating, getting into the lane and forcing rotations or penetrating to score.
Moore to Turner. Anksman looking down low, goes to Parks. Parks puts it on the floor, goes up with the shot. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Runabomb. All the way down to Adi. Adi goes up with a shot. It's blocked by Anksman. And the Rough Riders coming the other way. Turner, we got a whistle on a foul. Is going to be called on Runabomb over the back. You know, another thing that would kind of help a little bit down low is if the Rough Riders were able to hit some perimeter shots.
Right.
You know, there's no reason for Marion to go out and stop them because they're not hitting them, so then they can pack it down around Parks.
The closeouts don't have to be quite as aggressive for Marion when those threes aren't going in. They can be a softer close, as some coaches would call it.
Foul's going to be called on Chris Hardings, I believe.
It's his fourth already. That's another factor that Austin kind of brings into the game is that, you know, anyone who guards him is so often in foul trouble.
Parks. Nice strong move by Parks. He's got 16 on the night, shot up, and we got a whistle and a foul. And that should send Tate Hess to the free throw line. Foul is going to be called on Sullivan. He'll be shooting 2. Hess makes the first one. He'll get one more. Jaden Lotz checks into the ball game. Sullivan will sit down.
It'll be interesting to see if St. Mary's makes any adjustments defensively, because these first few minutes of the third quarter, Marion's been basically penetrating at will, not being able to stay in front of him essentially and prevent him from getting to the cup.
Gavin Reinecke with the basketball. Lotz looking for Parks down low. They drop it down to him. Goes up with the shot. Got it. 29-27, Marion local lead cut to 2.
Suddenly, Marion doesn't have the size or girth inside guarding Austin Parks. They're much, much smaller after those two subbed out.
He's tough to guard with them in, let alone with them out.
Right.
We got Peyton Oddie down low. Hess stops and pops. Nope, that won't go. Rebound. Shot back up by Rose. That won't go.
Yep, Hudson Rose.
We got a foul on number 42. He is Kyle Lundgren is number 42. He's just a freshman, 6'3", going up against Parks.
Welcome to the big time.
Absolutely.
That's a tough ask for a freshman to have to guard Austin. With
Parks.
No help.
Double dribble. Traveled. Well, that'll make the freshman happy.
Did a nice job, held his ground, which is tough to do against 6'10", 240.
A little up and under might not be a bad move right now.
Right.
2:25 remaining here in the third quarter. Lundgren with the basketball, give the ball to Runnebaum.
Again, just Marion penetrating at will, just facing him up, not able to stay in front of him.
Peyton Noddy to Rose, back out to Hess. Blocked by Parks. Marion Lobel has good movement on the basketball. That shot was missed. Turner comes down with it. Here comes Reineke. To Lotz. Jaden with the basketball to Evan Anksman, far side. Needs help. Down low it goes to Parks. Austin, spin move, goes up, off the glass and two. That's a nice move. That time he dropped to the right, spun, laid it off the glass. 2 more points for Austin Parks, who has 20 in the ball game. We've got a timeout called by Marion Local. With the score on the Fowler TV scoreboard, the Rough Riders 29, the Flyers 29. We'll be back right after this.
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their 3-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J. Kelly J. 1:13 remaining here in the third quarter. We're knotted on the Fowler TV scoreboard. 29-29. So we were just talking during the break. Austin has all 10 points here in the third quarter.
He's done a really nice job of taking advantage of Marion Local's foul trouble. You know, some of the guys that started or the first off the bench, Kanapke and Hardings, have a little more weight, do a little better job of him one-on-one, but since those guys have been out with foul trouble, he's been unstoppable, really.
Marion's going to spread the floor. 60 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
I'd love to see Austin sit in the paint. I'm not sure that Lundgren is going to be popping threes out there.
I don't think so either.
He didn't even look to shoot when he was open at about 12 feet earlier.
No.
Runnebaum with the basketball, guarded there by Lotz. Down to 33 seconds. Mesher. Back to Hess. No, that's Runnebaum. Now back to Hess. Audi. Runnebaum.
Marion wants to get to the fourth quarter.
Definitely happy where they are.
Yes.
Kyle Ungren hits 2 as the clock expires here in the third quarter. With the score on the Fowler TV scoreboard, the Marion Local Flyers 31, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 29. We'll be back with the final 8 right after this.
Friends of the St. Mary's Theater need your financial help to secure a state grant, which we need to raise $500,000 in individual contributions by the end of 2021. Any donation is welcome, and suggested donations, which can be pledged, are $200, $1,823, $2,023, and beyond. Send a check to Friends of St. Mary's Theater, P.O. Box 382, St. Mary's, Ohio, or visit us at grandoperahouselive.com to make an online payment to the 501c3. See more on our Facebook page at Grand Opera House Live. The time is now to make this happen.
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Striking up delicious food, 32 taps, Queen of Hearts, and nightly food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carry out is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert, Derek Jake, and Kelly J back for the final 8. My opinion, for what it is worth, somebody other than Austin Parks needs to step up and score.
Right, he's got 20 of their 29.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not a sustainable percentage.
Reineke for 3. Nope, that won't go. Here comes the Flyers the other way. Hess to Adi to Runabaum. Down low it goes to Kanapke. Kanapke's backing in against Park. Goes up, whistle, foul, Park.
Credit to Jack Kanapke for having no fear of facing the 6'10", Ohio State, Michigan State, and many others recruit.
Exactly.
Not many people have that kind of courage.
Kanapke misses the first. He'll get one more. For Austin Parks, that was his 3rd personal foul. He leads all scorers in the contest with 20 points. Kanapke's second free throw, nope, won't go. Rebound comes down to Parks. Sullivan, crossover dribble, give the ball to Anksman. Turner pops out, he'll get the basketball, down low it goes to Parks. Now he needs to shoot it. Nothing. Here comes Moore, down to Turner. They're looking for Parks, kick it back to Anksman. Now down to Parks. Puts it on the floor, Turner. Nope, that won't go.
You just got to knock those down. These are good looks.
Flyers coming the other direction with the basketball. Peyton Adi, kick it back out to Mesher. Underneath it goes Adi, nice ball movement. He missed an easy one. Shot put up and it'll count.
Back screen.
Yep, defensive lapse. There was no communication there on the back screen. I didn't see whose man set the back screen, but when a back screen like that happens, you first have to call it out, let the guy know. And second, if he can't get around it, you got to step in and help him so that that layup doesn't happen.
Adi misses the free throw. Kanapke comes down with the board. Runabaum to Kanapke. He's got Parks pulled out from underneath the basket. Adi. Flyers starting to spread the floor. We've got traveling by Peyton Adi. So the Rough Riders will have the basketball. 6:24 remaining. They trail 33-29 on the Fowler TV scoreboard.
this game score-wise, maybe flow of game-wise as well, looking pretty similar to Marion's win against Salina, that they won 42-30. And after the game, Coach Goldemiller remarked how he was impressed that his team was able to win a physical, slow defensive battle, and that it's kind of looking like that here. And the Rough Riders, I think, got to prove that they can win a game like that as well.
We've got a whistle and a foul on the floor. It'll be called against the Marion Local Flyers. It'll be called against Tate Hess. That's his third, team's sixth. Here comes Jace Turner into the ball game. Kyle Steininger will check out. Hudson Rose in, Tate Hess out. Here comes Chris Hardings in, Jack Kanapke out for the Marion Local Flyers. 5:57 remaining in the basketball contest.
Both teams approaching the bonus here, so I think as we move towards the end of the game, free throw shooting will probably end up being, if not the decisive factor, one of the big decisive factors in the outcome of this game.
Reinecke in the paint, goes up off the glass. Nope, that won't go. Hardings comes down with the basketball. Brady Ronnebaum, Peyton Noddy. Over to Hardings for three, got it. Boy, Chris Hardings, the big fella, knocks down a three. And we've got a timeout on the floor called by the St. Mary's Rough Riders with 5:23 remaining. The score, the Marion Local Flyers 36, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 29. Back right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods is here to outfit your team, both on and off the field. Since 1980, Albert Sporting Goods has serviced schools, clubs, and businesses throughout Ohio. For all of your uniform, spirit wear, and equipment needs, make it Albert Sporting Goods. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
29-36, Marion Local Flyers on top here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert, Derek J. and Kelly J. bringing you a nice contest. A lot of blue and gold in the house, the Marion Local Flyers and the St. Mary's Rough Riders doing non-league battle tonight.
Marion taking their biggest lead of the game here at 7. So I would imagine in that timeout, Coach Hagemeyer is finding the play that he likes best to get Austin in a good spot.
We got a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Hardings. That's his 5th personal foul. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that. And I think I didn't actually see it, but I think in that he probably put his hands on Parks or something of that nature, and
I think
and the ball and it was away from the basketball to boot.
And I think there's, they talk about sometimes in the NFL, like mutual contact where they're both fighting. I think that probably applies here too. As much as he was pushing on Austin, Austin was kind of banging back into him too. So sometimes you got to let those go when it's similar both ways.
Austin Parks will be at the line. He's looking for his 21st point. He's got it. He's got them both. 36-31. Cuts the Flyer lead to 5. 5 minutes remaining in the basketball contest. Ronnebaum kicks it back out to Rose. Ronnebaum drives the paint, goes up with the shot. Offensive foul. They say pushed off with the arm. Here comes Tate Hess back into the ball game. That's the Flyers' 8th team foul. So the Rough Riders will be in the bonus. Angstman loses the handle. And Coach Hagemeyer's not a happy camper on the Rough Rider sideline.
That's a tough turnover right there. You know, you get a defensive stop, you're down 5 in a low-scoring game. Come down and get a bucket would have been huge.
Marion can afford to be patient.
Back out to Mesher for 3. So the Marion local Flyers starting to line it up beyond the arc. We'll see if the Rough Riders can answer. Parks, top of the key, far side it goes to Angstman.
That is Jack Kanapke's 5th foul. Oh, only his 4th.
Must have called it off the ball back here.
At the line will be Jace Turner, and here again, Derek, you mentioned that these are crucial. He's got the first, he'll get one more.
Especially in a low-scoring game like this, when you're given free points, given the name free throw. But free points, you got to knock them down.
We've got a jump ball. Parks and Kanapke tied it up. Possession arrow will go to the Marion local Flyers. Pressure being applied by the Rough Riders. Rose. Measure.
Similar to the end of the first half here, I wouldn't be surprised if Marion's content being pretty patient here offensively.
It's that same cut that we gave up a layup on before. The Riders defended that one a little better.
Hess. Foul's going to be called on Sullivan. That's Sullivan's 4th personal foul. Here comes Kyle Steininger into the ball game. Sullivan will go have a seat on the Rough Rider bench. 3:38 remaining. Riders trail by 7. We've got a timeout called by St. Mary's. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Little offense, defense.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, Joe Hurlbert, Derek J. Kelly J. 39-32, Flyers on top with 3:38 remaining. Derek, what's the Rough Riders got to do to claw back into this one?
Coaches often will talk about the combination of getting stops and scores. It doesn't make any difference in coming back if you get a stop, but then you turn it over on the other end. So that they need to, right here's a stop, they need to score.
They turned it right back over.
Right.
Case in point, right there. And then we got a foul. So now we go to the other end and give them a chance at the free throw line.
And that's just kind of been the story of the game for the Rough Riders. They haven't been able to score in big spots or get stops when they needed to. Just a tough combo.
Tate Hess misses the free throw. Turner comes down with it. Here comes the Rough Riders. Moore. To Parks, to Moore for three. No, won't go. Rebound. Steininger's under the. Now they're going to jump it up. Nice hustle by Kyle Steininger. He saved it from going out of bounds and threw it right to Turner. I think Jason was a little surprised that it was coming his way because he kind of bobbled the ball, and fortunately the Rough Riders got a jump ball out of it. Possession arrow belongs to the Riders. They'll get it. Parks kicks it back out to Anksman for three. Nope, that's a brick. Here we're going the other way. Oh, and we got a foul called. Andrew Moore fouls out of the ball game at the 3:05 mark.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, free throws being a huge part of this game. We ended up being very right. You know, Marion can really kind of, I don't want to say put the game on ice, but put the Rough Riders in a really tough spot if they continue, or if they start knocking down free throws. They missed a couple earlier. But if they continue to miss, that the Rough Riders are okay. This game is not out of reach by any means.
At the line will be Tate Hess, 6'2" junior for the Flyers. Hess has 9 points on the evening, make it 10. Second one up is good. 9-point lead by the Flyers. 3 minutes remaining in the basketball game. Down low it goes to Parks. Park, we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Tate Hess. Austin Parks with 22 points, looking for 23, no. They'll get one more. 2:55 remaining.
That ball did everything but go in.
Second one up, got it. Parks with 23 points on the night. We've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Kyle Steininger, I believe. Yep. So we're going to walk the other way. That's the 9th team foul on the Rough Riders. One more, and the Flyers will be in the double bonus. And if the Marion local Flyers continue to make their free throws, they're going to make it very difficult for the Rough Riders to make a run at them. Hudson Rose checks back in. Jaden Mesher will have a seat on the Flyer bench. Free throw is good.
Coming into future defensive possessions for the Rough Riders, you know, they don't need to foul so quickly. You know, that there are almost 3 minutes still left in this game. That's plenty of time to trap for several times before you foul. That there's no reason to quickly foul.
Tate Hess was 13 points on the night. Anksman to Sullivan. Turner for three, got it. And the Rough Riders call timeout. So with 2:37 remaining in the ball game, we'll take a break and we'll come back right after this.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
At Schaff Auto Sales, we always have a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. with prices right to fit all budgets. So before you buy, give us a try. See Aaron High, the car guy.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Court once again, Joe Hurlbut alongside Derek J. Kelly. Jay, glad to have you along with us. Hope you're getting ready for the Christmas season. We wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. Here at Grand Lake Health Systems Court, the Rough Riders trail on the Fowler TV scoreboard by a score of 43-36. 2:37 remaining.
Looks like the Rough Riders are going with some probably offense-defense subs here. A little shorter lineup, a little quicker lineup, probably hoping to get some steals defensively before they have to foul.
Adi's going to trigger it in. He gets the ball into Runabaum. Steininger on him. He'll give the ball over to Adi. Adi loses it. Good job by the Rough Riders. Here comes Sullivan. He's got, he almost traveled with the basketball. Steininger back to Sullivan. Needs help. Give it to Reinecke. Parks cuts across the paint. Puts the ball on the floor. Goes up. Shot up. Nope, that won't go. Rebound comes down to Adi. Adi to Rose. Whistle foul. It's going to be on Sullivan.
You know, maybe more importantly than the possession afterwards, that possession was lost when the Rough Riders didn't score with a 2-on-1 in the fast break there. With a 2-on-1, you have to score 100% of the time because you'll get a layup if you do it right.
Braden Sullivan fouls out of the contest at the 2:06 mark. Evan Anksman checks back in. And Jace Turner checks back in. Now they'll come in with a little larger lineup here in hopes that Tate Hess will miss a free throw and the Riders can capitalize with a rebound. Tate Hess's free throw is good. He has 14 points on the night. He'll get one more. Shot up, got them both.
He's not the guy to foul.
9-point lead once again for the Marion local Flyers. Here comes Steininger with the basketball, guarded by Peyton Oddie. Down to Parks. Parks needs help. He's going to put it on the floor, kick it back out to Turner. Turner for three. Nope, won't go. Rebound. Comes down to Kanapke. Foul's going to be on Parks. For the Marion local Flyers, with the Rough Riders' 10th foul, is now in the double bonus.
I don't think Jace was quite ready to shoot that one. Seemed like it kind of surprised him as he caught it.
And Austin made the right decision. That's where
it's
it
the right
needed to
pass.
be.
Jack Kanapke hits the first. He'll get one more. It's a 10-point lead for the Flyers. That's Kanapke's 5th point. He's looking for his 6th. He's got them both. So right now it's just it's what we talked about, free throws. Flyers are hitting their free throws, and obviously they're pulling away with the lead. Reinecke, Turner, Steininger for three, got it. 47-39 on the Fowler TV scoreboard. We've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
1:33 remaining in the basketball game. The Riders trail on the Fowler TV scoreboard, 47-39.
as time kind of runs against the Riders here, running short here, it becomes more and more important to get steals rather than fouls, especially as Marion continues to knock down their free throws at a pretty decent clip. I think without a couple steals here, this game's kind of on ice.
Rough Riders want to trap the basketball. Pass. Foul's going to be on Evan Angstman. About 2 steps too slow. Oh, they had a steal on that one.
Yep, could have gotten the pass there, and I think they might have missed a travel here on the catch before the pass. I think he may have shifted pivot feet.
There's a little shuffle.
Yeah. At the line will be Brady Ronnebaum. He missed the first free throw, but Flyers are in the double bonus, so he'll get one more. .120 remaining in the basketball game. 48-39 Flyers. Steininger. Nope, that won't go. Rebound Ronnebaum. Timeout on the floor with the score. The Flyers 48, the Riders 39. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1981, Plus One Professionals has serviced St. Mary's and the surrounding area and are ready to meet your real estate needs. They know the real estate market and can help you. Whether you're moving in, moving out, or around the area, Plus One Professionals are ready and eager to help you sell or buy your new home. They operate with the highest level of professionalism, expertise, and honesty as they help make your real estate dream a reality. Call Plus One Professionals at 419-394-7402 in St. Mary's today.
Varsity Lanes, home of the Rough Riders 2018-19 Boys and Girls State Bowling Champions. Striking up delicious food, 32 taps, Queen of Hearts, and nightly food and drink specials with a great family atmosphere. Carry out is available. Stop in and see us after the game. Go Riders!
The guy in the red leaning over. All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek J. and Kelly J. In the house, you see right there in the black shirt in front of the gentleman in the red, that's Chris Holtman from the Ohio State University Buckeyes, here to take a look at Austin Parks. I think this is about the second game for sure. Might be the third game that coach has been here to see Austin Parks. We've got a whistle on the floor. Kyle Steininger picks up the foul, his third of the game. Of course, the Marion local Flyers are in the double bonus, so at the line will be Hudson Rose, and he'll shoot 2. Missed the first.
Coach Holtman, you would think pretty happy with what he sees out of his recruit here tonight. Flashed a lot of good stuff.
A couple quick drives from the top of the key early in the game.
Yep.
Showed some athleticism there.
Missed them both. Turner comes down with the rebound. Steininger on the dribble across the 10-second line. We're down to 54 seconds. Down it goes to Parks. Parks back out to Angstman. Angstman's going to launch one. At the back of the iron, Parks comes down with an offensive board. Kick it back out to Reineke. Reineke's going to launch a 3. Nope, that won't go. Parks gets it, goes up with a shot, no foul. So we're coming the other way. Hudson Rose, far side, it goes to Ronnebaum. It's stolen by Parks. Parks will drive, he'll go up with his shot. Nope, it won't go. We got a whistle before the shot, I believe. At the line will be Austin Parks. Austin has 23 points on the ball game.
Ted has played a nice game. Very nice floor game.
Knocked down free throws, got to the rim a little bit, played good defense.
Yep.
Parks hits the free throw. That's his 24th point of the night. This is a season high for him?
Not positive.
I think he had maybe 26, 24 or 26 against New Bremen.
Did he? Austin Parks will head to the bench.
Ryan Meyer into the game for the first time here.
Ronnebaum with the basketball. Triple team there, double team needs help, and we got a whistle and a foul.
Timeout.
Well, we got a whistle, so we got a timeout on the floor. With 19 seconds remaining, we'll take a break. 48-41, Flyers lead on the Fowler TV scoreboard. Back right after this.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
19.9 seconds remaining in the basketball game. Flyers lead by 7, 48-41. It's been pretty much all Marion local here in the second half. We were tied at 19 at halftime. We're down to 10 seconds. Ronnebaum.
And the Riders are going to let it run out.
They're going to let it go. That's the final horn, the final score. The Marion local Flyers 48, the St. Mary's Rough Riders 41. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the statistics and have all the final numbers for you. We'll do that when we come back right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success, and supporter of the Rider Nation and St. Mary's community.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Colder weather is just around the corner, and you want to make sure your family's vehicle is tuned up and ready to go. Rabel's Auto Service has been voted the best auto repair center in St. Mary's the last 3 years. And did you know they will pick up and deliver your vehicle for free? Give Rabel's Auto Service a call at 419-394-1624 or stop in and see Jeremy at 1610 Salina Road in St. Mary's. Rabel's Auto Service in St. Mary's. Give them a call today.
All righty, we welcome you back once again to Grand Lake Health Systems Court. Joe Hurlbert alongside Derek J. and Kelly J., where the Marion Local Flyers run their record to 3-0 on the season with a 48-41 win over the St. Mary's Rough Riders, who now drop to 5-2 overall. Taking a look at scoring quarter by quarter in the ball game, at the end of the first quarter break, it was the St. Mary's Rough Riders with a 10-6 lead over the Flyers. And then the Marion Local Flyers outscored St. Mary's in the second quarter 13-9, but they tied it up at halftime, and both teams went into the locker room tied at 19. In the third quarter, the Marion Local Flyers outscored St. Mary's 12-10 to take a 31-29 lead at the end of the third quarter break. And then the Flyers outscored St. Mary's 17-12 in the fourth and final stanza to win it by 7, 48-41. Here to take a look at the numbers and talk about the ball game, here's Derek and Kelly.
For the Marion Local Flyers, we've got Kyle Ingram with 2 points, Brady Ronbaum with 5, Jaden Messer 12, Tate Hesse 15, and a bunch of that 15 came from the free throw line, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. And we talked earlier at halftime, in fact, about how hitting free throws in the second half was going to be important, and they came through in that department. Also, we had, Peyton Noddy with 5, Chris Hardings with 3, and Jack Knapke with 6. The Flyers were 15 of 38 from the field, and had only 7 turnovers, which was they got doubled up by St. Mary's in that category, and so they did a nice job of taking care of the ball and kind of valuing each possession. 3 out of 13 from the three-point line. For the Riders, again, not a lot of scoring. Kyle Steininger hit that 3 there in the fourth quarter for his only score of the day. Braden Sullivan 3. Jace Turner 9, Evan Hanksman just 1, and Austin Parks 25. And it was a hard-earned 25. They were beating on him pretty hard. One thing I should point out for Austin on the night, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. I tell you what, any coach that gets a big man getting fouled as much as he did, or he does every game, and coming in with 90% free throw shooting, will just have to put a smile on anybody's face. Jace Turner also 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So those are some positive things. Again, the big negative for the Riders, 14 turnovers. And boy, we can't turn the ball over that much, especially in a slower paced game. We have to value possessions just a little bit more. Riders shot 12 of 35 from the field, 3 of 13 from three-point line. And it's kind of the same thing that we've had several games here of late. The Riders have to get some contributions from some of the other guys to ease up some of that pressure that everybody is putting on Austin Parks in the middle.
I think it kind of comes down to finding an offensive identity. Like, who are you? And oftentimes beyond Austin, there is no identity because there's no penetration happening. Post touches don't happen outside of Austin. And so I think just that will be Coach Hagemeyer's focus kind of heading into the league play and heading into the next few games, is just finding other ways to find points offensively.
Well, for the Rough Riders, they will be back on the road in their next ball game. They'll be taking on the Spencerville Bearcats next Tuesday, and then on New Year's Eve, they will be taking on the Versailles Tigers. Our next telecast for Rough Rider basketball, as far as the boys are concerned, are Friday and Saturday, January 7th and 8th. On the 7th, they will take on the Ottawa Glandorf Titans in a big Western Buckeye League contest. And then on Saturday, January 8th, the Hall of Fame induction game. That will be against Dublin Jerome. For the girls, we will have them on Tuesday, January 4th, as they will host the Spencerville Lady Bearcats. Any final comments?
No, just we head into Christmas. Everybody can kind of unwind a little bit and then come back into the gym, and it's kind of time to start the second half of the season.
There you go.
And suddenly get hot and heavy into WBL play.
League play can kind of be a reset button in a lot of ways.
Yep.
And so I think that's something that maybe the Rough Riders need offensively.
Well, tonight from Grand Lake Health System Court, the Marion local Flyers take 2 from the St. Mary's Rough Riders. They won the JV contest 43-32, and then the varsity contest by a score of 41. For Kelly J., Derek J., and our entire Rider Nation crew, we wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. I'm Joe Hurlbert. We'll see you next time. So long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.